Hey everybody, Travis Holzem with Food Force Abundance, Minnesota, in Norwood, Young America, 3:30 in the afternoon, and got a call today. I've been in this hot sun since 8 this morning and can't take it anymore. But got a ton accomplished. I was hoping to stay out here till like 5 or 6 and finish this, but I can't take any more of this heat. But show you what we got so far, and let me turn you around and I'll show you. Basically I have 6 beds left to run the drip lines in. The main lines are there. Basically today what I did, instead of going one bed by one bed by one bed at a time, since I had to do all the same cuts and all the same plugs and connectors on every single bed, I cut all my hose to the length it was supposed to be for each bed, and then I went and I plugged and added connectors to all the hoses, and now basically all I have to do is connect them to the main line in the raised beds. And like I said, there's 6 left, but there's 8 drip lines in each bed. So if you take 24 times 8, it's a lot of cutting, a lot of plugging, and a lot of connecting. And wow, I didn't think, honestly, it was gonna take this long. But I'll turn you around, I'll show you where we are. Basically, when you look down, you can see the main lines running. Those are going to get buried, but I'll show you as a sample in this bed here. You can see the 4 lines running, and they have a little stake in them holding them in. There's some brown stuff here, just to, that's what they have. Yeah, look at these, are all set up. All these are ready. We got them in here. And basically what I have left to do is I have to put end caps, end plugs on each of these beds here. And so plug them and connect all the drip lines for the rest of the beds. And then it's testing time. And then once I get everything running through the lines, it's all going good, going well, then I'll hook them up to the app. I'll show you the app here. It's in my truck here. I'll turn it around and show you here. I'll set it down on the... All right. I will have a link in the description of this video to this hose timer also. They're not that expensive. They're under $100, I think, anyway. But that's the ratio, whatever it's called, smart hose timer. And it's Wi-Fi controlled from your smartphone. But I'll have 4 of these on, 1 on each of these here. So let me turn this on. All right, that's gonna go off in 10 hours. We'll get some water going here in 10 hours. But anyway, well, another day out here. It's beautiful out here. No peacocks today. I've only seen them one time, and I keep looking out for them. They surprised me one day. They snuck up on me, and somebody's calling, huh? But they snuck up on me, and while I was working on the fence, and I had no idea there was peacocks wild out in Norwood, Young America, in farm country. And I turned around to get something out of my truck, and here's 2 peacocks standing behind me watching me. and one was all white and the other one was blue and brown, the normal color of a peacock. But it was just, they're not like the real pretty ones. The white one was, but not like some of the, it was wild, so it wasn't as pretty as some of the you know, the ones that are raised to look pretty. But yeah, and then when I turned around and started walking towards them, they kind of walked away and went back into the woods. I got some pictures and a little bit of video of them, but haven't seen them since, which sucks. I think it'd be cool to see them. Saw some turkeys today, pheasants, and the birds are really quiet today. That's very unusual for that to be happening. But enough of me. That's my day today. Grow food, not lawns, my friends. And if you want to design and have a food forest or regenerative edible landscape designed and installed on your property, get in touch with me, Travis@foodforestabundance.com, or visit my website, foodforestabundancemn.com. You know, comment on this video, subscribe to my channel, like the video. Everything helps me out. I also have a GoFundMe. I'm trying to raise money for my business and also to get some land for a large food forest or a Freedom Farm Academy. And if you don't know what a Freedom Farm Academy is, send me an email and I will send you some information. It's basically what Galt's Landing is down in Florida, what Jim is developing down there. Jim Gale, my partner, and our CEO and chief storyteller. He is down there, and it's such a beautiful property. If you get a chance, you need to see videos of the place. I will be adding a couple new ones to my channel here at Food Forest Abundance, Minnesota, which will show you Galt's Landing and what's going on down there in Florida, and what I would love to do here in Minnesota. Obviously, I can't grow bananas all year round. Actually, I will be able to, because I want greenhouses and I want to grow tropical fruit indoors all year round, while everything else is native to zone 4B. So you can there's so many things you can grow here in Minnesota. My friend and one of the world's best permaculture designers, he learned from one of the best in the world, named Sepp Holzer. My friend Chad Johnson, up in Spirit Mountain, up in Duluth, he is growing over 300 varieties of food. And, you know, he's an expert at creating microclimates. That's one thing Sepp Holzer was very big into, is creating microclimates and growing things that you normally can't grow in certain places. And if you create the environment, they will grow. I believe he grew food up in the Alps. But Chad is an expert at water retention and you know, basically energy comes into your system from Mother Nature. It's up to you to capture all that energy into your landscape before it leaves your landscape, such as water. Okay, if you look at a rainstorm and you watch what happens to the water after your yard gets full of water, a really heavy rainstorm, or whatever property you have, a lake, home, farm, whatever you have, watch what the water does. Okay, you're going to see where your yard slopes, where everything goes, where the water leaves your yard. So you're going to find out where the water leaves your system, and you're going to figure out how to capture and keep that water in your system and retain that water for your food forest or your garden. And there's so many different ways to do that. And this is not the video for that. I will actually, I'm going to talk to Chad and see if he can do a little guest video thing for me about water retention in your landscape. But anyway, that's all. I got an hour drive home. and I'm gonna be stuck in traffic in Bloomington for a while, so I don't know. I just want to get home and lay down. Have an amazing day, my friends. See ya.